Is it a good idea for you to pay points when you are closing a loan, buying a house, or refinancing? And the answer to that is it really depends on you as a borrower. It's not always a good idea to pay points, and sometimes it's an absolute no-brainer. You should pay points. What is the purpose of a point? When you're paying a point, what is it? Well, first of all, 1 point is 1% of the loan amount, and it's not always 1%. It could be 0.5%, it could be 0.25%, it could be something in between. But when you're talking about points, it's based on a percentage of the total loan amount. And whether or not it's a good idea depends on you. If you're going to pay 1 point and you're paying that on say $350,000, you're going to spend $3,500 in extra closing costs to get a lower rate and therefore a lower payment. And the next question is, how much does it lower your payment? And that answer varies day by day. As rates change and go up and down, the benefit to paying points also changes. So what you have to understand is, how much is that point going to cost me, and how much is it going to save me per month? Let's say 1 point of $3,500 on a $350,000 loan saves you $100 a month. Well, it's going to take you 35 months to regain your $3,500 that you spent up front. And if you're going to be in the house for 5 years, for 4 years, it's worth it to pay that money. If you're maybe going to be in the house for less time or be in the mortgage for less time, because what if you happen to refinance in a year and take some cash out? Then the points that you've spent, you haven't been able to really fully realize the benefit. So that's what you have to look at. How long am I going to be in this mortgage or be in this house? And how much does it cost? And what's my monthly savings? So in the scenario I just gave, a $3,500 cost takes 35 months to break even. As soon as you're in the house for 36 months, there's a benefit, a little bit of a benefit, $100. If you're in there for 6 years, then it's another 3 or so years of saving $100 a month. So you've really made a good decision. So whether or not it's worth it for you to pay points to lower the rate is completely up to you, and it really depends on how long you're going to be in that mortgage. If you have questions or wanted to understand if points are worth it for you, please give me a call. I'd love to chat with you and help you understand the pros and cons of spending more money for closing costs versus spending less money for closing costs. Thanks so much for watching. Steve Conwent here, your mortgage guy.